Hello and welcome to my mum's channel, Mystic Mim Tarot. Happy Easter! Today I am doing a reading on behalf of my mum as she's not well. I'm going to get a lot of different messages from the masculine for you, Divine Feminine, using a few different decks. We will conclude the reading with various songs too. Please note that this is a collective reading, not a personal one. So please take the cards that resonate and leave the ones that don't. Let's get started. I'm a playboy, a Judas, a moocher, a cheater, a deceiver, a pretender, a controller, an addict, and a ghoster. I deceived you by keeping parts of my true self from you, including my party lifestyle, my sex addiction, and that I was bisexual. I betrayed and deceived you with this karmic by stealing from you and in some cases placing spell work on you. Now that you have figured me all the way out, I feel ashamed, guilty, and completely exposed. Divine Feminine, you were smart enough to catch on to my toxic patterns, my lies, my deception, and my endless games. I am a Judas because I betrayed you when you placed your faith and trust in me. I was a traitor and a backstabber. I am dishonest and untrustworthy. I seek partners who are already established monetarily. That way I can mooch off them. I am a ladies' man, a Casanova, a playboy, whatever you would like to call it. I played a lot of mind games with you. I would come on strong, then disappear, come back and make more promises to end up ghosting you. This was a whole toxic cycle I kept you stuck in until you finally decided to walk away. I promised you that I would give you everything that was important to you, including buying a house together, getting married, or having children together. Then I sabotaged everything for this karmic. I swing both ways. Comparison is the thief of joy. That's why this karmic is half mad. She keeps comparing herself to you when there clearly is no competition. I smiled in your face and then slandered you behind your back to others. I pretended to be your knight in shining armor, the one who could come in and save you. The reality was that I am a commitment phobe. My promises were all lies. Some of you Divine Feminines feel that I am not father material. If you have children with me, I barely bother with them at all. This has left you to raise them and provide for them on your own. I am a complete and utter control freak. It is my way or the highway. That's why I struggled so much when I lost control over you. I am very much an addict. I'm addicted to all sorts of things, including the streets, weed, sex, alcohol, porn, and gambling. I betrayed you by choosing another woman over you, DF. I was a bastard to you in these ways. I never listened to you properly. I ran you down to others. I spoke down to you like I was better than you. I treated you horribly because I thought you would never leave me. I attempted to replace you and threw this karmic in your face. I lied to you all the time. I was dishonest about options I had to fulfill my sex addiction. I made you believe you would never amount to anything. I told you wouldn't survive without me in your life. I ruined your happy moods all the time. I put you down constantly, making you feel less than. I had you believing you were the lucky one to have me. I'm paying for how I treated you in these ways. My friends are turning on me. I cannot seem to hold on to any money at all. I haven't been taking care of myself and my body because I feel depressed. My life with this karmic is horrible. Choosing her was the worst mistake of my life. I have insomnia. I have been drinking twice as much as I did before. I caught an STD off her that is incurable. I've lost my motivation and excitement for life. I have unpaid bills and money worries. I have been reminiscing about the good times and the bad times we shared. I keep ruminating and cannot quieten the racing thoughts I have, especially at night. Every new thing I try, I seem to fail at. My family has been strange towards me and they've stopped supporting me. My sex addiction has gotten worse. My best friend isn't even talking to me. I have aged a lot since I last saw you. I am not happy at all about it. With me, Divine Feminine, you were too available, too giving, too loyal, too thoughtful, too reliable, too considerate, too genuine, too kind, too faithful. You were 100% in and I wasn't. I had 1 foot in and 1 foot out of this connection. I'm a moocher because I live off others without giving anything in return. You feel the karmic was sent my way to destroy our twin flame connection by Satan himself. I am aware that I sacrificed a soul contract with you and chose a karmic contract instead. I pursue a life of pleasure without responsibility or attachments. The juggling of you and the karmic became very difficult. It became especially hard when Spirit was sending you downloads and your intuition began kicking in, DF. I wasn't complying with Spirit's plans for me when I rejected you and got with this karmic. I know that it disgusts you, DF, that I used your high vibe energy to build a life with the karmic without your knowledge or consent. The karmic couldn't wait to get me using sex and black magic and then turn me against you. She was scheming and planning this for a while. She used black magic to make you look like a karmic and make her look like a divine feminine. I know you probably think that this is a cop-out. However, I couldn't love you properly because I don't know what real love is. I wasn't brought up with it, and I have never had a healthy relationship before. All I have ever known is toxicity. You have often wondered if I have a conscience at all with the betrayal I caused you. The truth is that I do, and I am being haunted by every single lie I told you, and especially the way I ghosted you like you never meant anything to me. I know my actions have shown otherwise. However, I still think of you heavily, and I cannot seem to stop doing so either. Karma is here now for me as a result of the breadcrumbing, the juggling, the ghosting, and the discarding. It has all caught up with me now. Some of you divine feminines are so scarred from me choosing this karmic that you may never look at a man again. This betrayal was the last straw for you. So now you focus on the one thing that could never hurt you again. That is spirit. You are pouring your energy and time into your spiritual journey. Spirit is obviously hearing your prayers and intentions because you are receiving money, promotions, business ventures, and success for your continued devotion and dedication. I have been spying on you through tarot to see if you have received an inheritance yet or if you have found new love. Stable relationships are boring to me because I love toxicity. The mental prison that spirit has me stuck in is torture. I keep reliving everything that I did to you that was unjust. This has been affecting my sleep, my self-esteem, and my peace of mind. You know what they say, misery loves company, and this is the karmic and I now, completely miserable together. Some of you DFs felt like you built me up for years and years for me to then dump you for a third party. I left you stuck in your head wondering what you had done wrong. And after this, I was then such a coward because I didn't even give you the closure that you deserved. I wanted your unconditional love as well as my reckless lifestyle. That's how selfish and greedy that I am. You have the most beautiful body, Divine Feminine. I presumed that you would have reached out to me by now. My sex addiction has made me codependent on people in a way, whilst not wanting a commitment at the same time. Some of you lost your job, your savings, or your house because of me. For others of you, your health took a downhill turn. I am addicted to dating sites because I love the rush I get from meeting new people. It gives me the validation and attention I need, and it feeds my large ego. I actually insulted God when I hurt you, DF, as you are one of His chosen ones. You think I'm a playboy now who loves to hook up with younger people, both women and men. She has sex with everyone. She's so gross, and she has had a lot of STDs that she has spread in the community, Divine Feminine. I rejected you for other karmic connections that did nothing but bring me karma. For those of you in the collective that were married, I know you did all you could to salvage the marriage while I was sabotaging it. Your ancestors love you so much, Divine Feminine. They have been watching this whole situation go down. They are fighting really hard on your behalf regarding the spiritual warfare you were caught up in because of this bloody karmic. I have always been obsessed with my appearance, so I am not dealing with the aging process well because I am a narcissist. Men and women used to gravitate towards me, but now they're all turning their backs on me. It's making me feel so lonely, and it has definitely brought me down a peg or two. You know I'm cocky, and I've always had points on myself. I regret every single bad thing I ever said about you to the karmic. Every single day without fail, your name is brought up in our house, Divine Feminine. She's so insecure and feels so threatened by you. I didn't understand spirituality and doing the work to ascend and level up. My idea of ascending is to go after women who are in a good place and are set financially who can support me. I put you through so many towers that Spirit had to come in and remove me from your life. I showed you my true colors, and that made it so much easier for you to leave me behind. I have this weird, sick obsession with you. I cannot stop watching you on the internet. I am still, to this day, using your photos to masturbate over. I am now ashamed of the woman I chose over you, DF. I was demoted by Spirit. I was supposed to become your emperor with your help, but I ran away from you instead, and now I remain a Knight of Wands. I'm wishy-washy, up and down, in and out. I'm all over the shop. For some of you, I was in a relationship with the karmic when we met. I lied to you though and said I was single. For others of you, I was with you in a committed relationship, then abandoned you for her. Some of us masculines haven't been in your life for many years, so you struggle to understand why we are still obsessed with you. Here is your answer. You are the best woman that we have encountered in our lives. We have had time now to realize this, especially after having met karmics along the way. The karmic is a narcissist, Jezebel dark witch. I had no discernment when she love-bombed me and squirmed her way into my life. Now I know what I lost when I lost you. She is my karmic lesson. I'm disgusted in myself for trying to replace an earth angel, you, with her. I cannot forgive myself. I lost my position in your life, Divine Feminine. I can blame the karmic all I want, however, I was the one who opened the door for evil to come right into my life. The karmic is such a hopeless mother. She is too focused on men, sex, and partying to even look after them properly. I have always been the type to project my mistakes and insecurities onto others. I always play the blame game, and I always have a scapegoat in my life to take things out on. That was you in the past, but now the karmic has become the scapegoat in my life. My karma is that you will never take me back again. I know that you're exhausted from me, my games, and my toxic ways. You feel that the problem with falling in love with a narcissist is that you don't know they're a narcissist until it's too late, and this is exactly what happened when you fell for me. I I love bombed you in the beginning to win you over and then neglected you in the end. You think the only reason I want to come back around your way now is because things between the karmic and I aren't working. I know I made my bed, DF, but I don't want to lay in it. The karmic had me believing that she was the empress and you were the karmic. If I knew then what I know now, I would have never picked this karmic. I never would have let you leave me behind. The karmic uses me, disrespects me, and she knew exactly what she was doing when she charmed me, promised me the world, and then trapped me. I can't expect you to be there for me now that my life is going so bad. When yours wasn't going well, I ghosted you, backstabbed you, and attempted to replace you. But she is only a karmic. She could never be an empress. This is the lesson that I unfortunately learned way too late. I lost my empress and settled for a karmic. I'm a fool. I'm sorry for juggling you with a Queen of Wands in reverse. You are no longer living in the past or wondering what you did wrong or how you could have fixed it. Spirit has granted you a brand new life that you are embarking on with enthusiasm. All the tricks, manipulation, and lies from this karmic are being exposed to me now. She is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Trust me, that mask has come right off. Now I don't know what I ever saw in her. I must have been blind. A small portion of you divine feminines were completely deserted by me after you experienced something horrific in your life. Examples could include losing a loved one or losing your business or having to go to hospital. I wasn't there when you needed me the most. I'm sorry. The divine is blessing you for the suffering that you have endured at the hands of me. I know that I made it so difficult for you to love me, divine feminine. You and the karmic are opposites in every way. She is constantly angry, you are happy. She is selfish, you are giving. She is very dark, and you are of the light. She is materialistic, you are humble. She is fake, and you are down to earth. She is a nymphomaniac, and you are modest with your sexual energy. She is possessive, and you are a free spirit, DF. You found my energy exhausting and draining. This third party, the karmic, has ruined my entire life. The karmic went out of her way to do whatever she had to in order to keep us apart. You chose spirit over me, divine feminine. For some of you DFs, I know I left you alone with multiple kids to look after by yourself with zero support from me. I admire your strength to remain celibate. I get in a relationship immediately after a breakup, so I don't have to process my feelings. I use that new person for comfort and to heal me from the previous relationship. DF, you cut me off so damn quickly that my head was spinning. DF, I'm a fallen twin flame. I did not do any of the work or healing and got myself caught up with karmic energies. I know that I wrecked everything, and I know that you know I did too. When I disobeyed Spirit's big plan for me, my life took a turn for the worse. I pretended to be like you, dear, sweet, caring, loving, and genuine. I was just shape-shifting though. I am in fact far from this. I'm selfish, greedy, nasty, abusive, opportunistic, detached, and cold. I unfortunately got caught up with a thief, a scam artist, who is a criminal who has brought me down, DF. I have tried to hide how much I stalk you these days. However, the tarot readings have exposed my obsession with you. You are now giving me a taste of my own medicine by going no contact. I ghosted you, then you wiped me out of your life for good. You have your sword right up to me. You used to be so loving, forgiving, kind, caring, compassionate, and sweet. I suppose I've driven you to it. You have massive walls up around your heart now. The love spells the karmic put on me confused me and kept me blinded to what was actually going on. Even though I'm waking up to her illusions, I still feel so upset that I lost you. I don't even want her anymore. I'm not attracted to her, and I seriously do not love her. You were determined to not stay on that shelf and wait for me to eventually choose you. Some of you feel that I tried to make you jealous by pursuing this karmic, but in the end you weren't jealous because you were so unhappy with me anyway. We do drugs and drink together, fight about you, and then spy on you, DF. Divine Feminine, you were like a detective. You were determined to uncover my secrets, and you did just that. You are at peace now that I am history to you. In some cases in the collective, the karmic won me over by buying me presents and giving me money regularly. She paid for holidays, clothing, jewelry, a car, as well as funding my alcohol and drug addictions. For most of you, though, she has milked me out of my money. Wherever I go, whatever I do, I keep seeing signs that remind me of you. These include number plates, repeat numbers, and synchronicities, dreams, your name, clothes you used to wear, even things you like to eat and drink. It's like Spirit is giving me repeat signs so that I can never forget you. I'm being haunted. It is driving me crazy, to be honest. DF, not only were you abused, manipulated, and neglected by me, you were also left to clean up the mess that I left behind. Divine Feminine, I miss absolutely everything about you. Your face, your body, your scent, your eyes, your smile, your lips, your voice, your laugh, your walk, your grace, your jokes, your intelligence, your personality, your attitude, and your positive, sweet, innocent nature. I have had a lot of different sex partners, and I tried to hide that from you. That gut feeling you had when you felt something wasn't right about me, you trusted. Guess what? You were right. I was being deceitful. The spell work the karmic sends you doesn't affect you, DF, as you are in your life purpose. You're vibrating too high for spell work to stick to you. The karmic has gotten me entangled up in various schemes, problems with the law, health issues, drug problems, and money issues. She has managed to turn my life upside down. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You did your best with me. You really did. I thought I could find your energy easily in someone else. I thought wrong. The karmic was aware that you were sent to me from God to fix me, enlighten me, help me ascend, and basically assist me to turn my whole life around for the better. That's why she worked so hard to destroy this potential divine union. It's very sad, and I am so disappointed in both myself and her. I know the truth now because the illusion has been shattered. You knew that I wasn't going to honor our twin flame relationship because I am addicted to my reckless lifestyle. I threw our connection down the drain. When you look back at us, you feel pain, torment, burdens, and even a bit of PTSD. She is so sneaky, DF. She steals money off me to go shopping and go to nightclubs with her friends. You never would have done this to me, ever. You realized that I wasn't capable of being the person that you wanted me to be. You cut your losses and ended the cycle once and for all. The karma in this scenario is that the karmic treats me even worse than I treated you. Meeting someone as diabolical, unstable, and as dumb as her is my karma. For some of you in the collective, you view me as evil now and even as a warlock. That's because my evil deeds were exposed to you. I'm the one who put spell work on you to try to ruin your life. I placed spells on your health, your beauty, your business, your job, your house, and even tried to stunt your spiritual growth and block your spiritual gifts. I don't think you want me back because of the effort it took to heal yourself from the heartache and pain I caused. As far as you are concerned, I guess I woke up to you being my blessing way too late. For some of you, I wasted your time because I was in another relationship but kept it from you and lied about it. You instinctively knew that my life would be destroyed by this one woman, however, I wouldn't listen to you. I know I disappointed you and was so mean and unfair to not only you, but the children we have together. A part of my karma now is that I keep meeting other people just like me, including Judases, cheaters, liars, backstabbers, narcissists, and fake people. This karmic is a wolf in sheep's clothing. In attracting her, I actually attracted myself in the opposite sex. You never understood why I did the things I did and why I set out to hurt you so deeply after all that you had done for me. I am a Pisces for a lot of you Divine Feminines. The karmic tried to siphon your energy so that she could become a Divine Feminine and be just like you in so many different ways, including how you looked, walked, behaved, dressed, and acted. You are like Cinderella, Divine Feminine. You've gone from being a servant with not much to being a queen. You experienced abuse and were bullied because you're always true to yourself. You are having your own happy ending now. The moral of the story is that kindness will be rewarded always in the end, whereas selfishness will not. I have told the karmic that she could never be you or do what you do, DF. This is one of the reasons that she placed magic on you. You were devastated when you discovered that you weren't the only woman in my life, like I had you believing. Spirit was divinely protecting you by me, choosing the karmic over you. Rejection was God's protection. I hate that I realized everything that you brought into my life when you were no longer around. Why was I so blind to what you were offering me, which was basically everything? The answer to this is the various addictions I had and the spell work that the karmic placed on me. These were the two reasons. I couldn't think clearly and consequently made the wrong decision regarding you. The karmic knows that she doesn't look as good as you, she doesn't have the money you have, she doesn't have your brains, she doesn't nourish her body like you do, and she has no aspirations, goals, or ambition like you, Divine Feminine. The karmic literally watches over my shoulder when I'm on my phone to make sure that I'm not texting you. The karmic and I are in a polyamorous relationship. You got sick of me coming in and out of your life and running hot and cold with your emotions and playing with your heart. You have given me all the space I needed to reflect on what I did wrong, what I should have done, what I miss about you, what you really mean to me in the scheme of life, what made me choose the wrong person, why I still cannot shake the love I have for you, how I let such a good one go, if you will ever forgive me and accept an apology from me, and basically whether or not I will ever have a place in your life ever again. I know that you feel that I am a stalker in your life now, but put yourself in my shoes. You have changed so much, and it is hard to keep up with your achievements. I try to keep an eye on you because I once had you, and I never thought I would ever not have you. Divine Feminine, with me, you had sleepless nights over me and what I was up to behind your back. Your intuition kicked in and told you that something was fishy when it came to me. It felt too good to be true for you, DF, and that's because it was. Divine Feminine, you have had such bad luck with men. You have encountered men who are cheaters, are narcissists, are toxic, can't forget their ex, are manipulators, are childish, are mama's boys, need therapy, prioritize their friends over you, live too far away, are too secretive, are married, are bisexual, or have toxic addictions like drugs, sex, porn, and alcohol. It drives me crazy when you don't respond to my texts and calls. DF, you were the gift sent to me from the Most High. I rejected my gift. Nobody has ever treated me the way you did. I will never forget your unconditional love. I was so intimidated by your spiritual abilities. You're not even of this world, DF. You are a mystic and a healer. I don't even feel worthy of your forgiveness, to be honest, DF. I wish I had have been more genuine with you and not so two-faced. My karma is this. The person I left you for is putting me through hell, just like I did to you. I got myself caught up with the devil. She's absolutely crazy, DF, unlike you. You are so level-headed and intelligent. I've had nightmares of you moving on with another man. I'm a fallen twin flame. I missed the assignment, DF. My big ego struggles with rejection, especially from you, DF. I've got a drinking problem and I'm using alcohol to cope. Losing you was the biggest mistake of my life. Now I have to live with that. I'm so possessive over you, DF. I feel entitled to both you and your blessings. I thought that it was going to be easy to replace you. It hasn't been because you are divine. I know that you see straight through me. I can fool others, however not you. The spiritual contract concluded when I chose the dark side with the karmic. She breaks all of my possessions. She broke my phone and vandalized my car. My friends encourage me to have multiple options and sexual partners. DF, you fell in love with the man I pretended to be, not the real me. It's amazing how meeting one wrong person, the karmic, can change your whole destiny. The karmic's devil-like behavior has made me view you as a complete angel. I jump from one relationship to another. I don't allow myself any time for healing. Gossip and slander ruined this connection. I apologize for listening to them and not you, DF. I have a karmic who keeps threatening to reveal my dirty little secrets to you. I'm sorry for ghosting you. You didn't deserve it, DF. I didn't appreciate you when I had you. I'm a habitual liar and a cheater, DF. You are so authentic, DF, and she is so fake. I chose my toxic lifestyle over you. I'm stuck with a karmic who is a basket case. I took the dark path after we broke up, DF. I wish I had have stayed on the right path with you. I blamed you for everything when it was all my fault. I wish I was getting Dharma now like you, DF. I always ruin anything good that comes to me in life. I don't think that any words or apologies could make up for the betrayal I caused. I regret lying to you. I miss how happy I was when I was with you. I miss the way you comforted me when I was going through a bad time. I regret holding grudges with you at times. No one is like you, Divine Feminine. I miss the way you made me feel so loved. I cannot stop dreaming about you. It's crazy. I cannot get you out of my head, Divine Feminine. I hope in the bottom of my heart that you still love me. I regret having all of my priorities wrong. I miss texting you. Why didn't I realize how lucky I was to have you when you were in my life? I regret not always being honest with you. I regret not considering the things that you did for me. I regret caring too much about what others thought and not enough about your needs and wants. I miss the beginning of us where we couldn't get enough of one another. We were always all over each other. I wish that I could go back in time to be with you again. I miss not having a shoulder to cry on anymore. I misjudged you. I thought you would always be there for me. I miss your beautiful heart. I regret pushing you away and not trying harder. Your absence has left a void in my life. I regret not controlling my anger better. I regret the times that I was mean to you. I can't stop listening to our songs. I spend sleepless nights thinking about you. I'm sorry for making so many mistakes. I get high and/or drunk and look at your photos on my phone. I regret not being a more mature person. I have shed so many tears over you, DF. I'm constantly pulling on your energy. I left you to heal all by yourself. I regret not being more kind and compassionate with you. I have kept every single photo of you, Divine Feminine. Not a day goes by that I don't think of you. You have a heart of gold and always had the best intentions, DF. Absence makes the heart miserable. You don't know what you have until it's gone. We will now get 2 lots of songs for you, Divine Feminine. The first lot will include songs where the lyrics relate to how this masculine thinks and feels about himself now. Karma by Alicia Keys. Cold as Ice by Foreigner. Womanizer by Britney Spears. Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. Help by the Beatles. Let Her Go by Passenger. You're the Devil in Disguise, Elvis Presley. Tainted Love by Soft Cell. Creep by Radiohead. Reckless by Madison Beer. Wherever I lay my hat, that's my home by Paul Young. Cowboy Casanova by Carrie Underwood. Haunted by Beyonce. If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher. The second lot of songs will express how the masculine feels about you now. We Don't Talk Anymore by Charlie Puth. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. There She Goes by The Lars. Beautiful Girl by In Excess. I Ran So Far Away by A Flock of Seagulls. It's Too Late to Apologize by Justin Timberlake. Irreplaceable by Beyonce. So Far Away by Dire Straits. The One That Got Away, Pink. She's Out of My Life by Michael Jackson. When You Were Mine by Cyndi Lauper. My Obsession by Icehouse. She's a Lady by Tom Jones. And More Than a Woman by Bee Gees. Thanks for watching, Divine Feminine. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share and subscribe to my mum's channel. Bye!